What's up, Thrive? Well, it is strange to live in a day in which there is abundant information and simultaneously an alarming lack of certainty. When it comes to current events around the world, people have never been so informed as they are today due to the internet and smartphones. And not only do people have instant access to real-time happenings, but anyone can become a reporter and publish their version of the story. Yet, in spite of all this information that's all around us everywhere, I find myself wondering what is actually happening in reality. And the COVID-19 crisis has highlighted this conundrum. The information about COVID-19 is abundant, but it's increasingly diverse and even contradictory. So already the truth over the last few weeks has been trumpeted as anything from political agendas to money grabs to terrorism to government negligence or a freak accident. But what is actually happening? In the midst of all the noise, I'm happy to point you to a source that has stood the test of time, one that has proven to tell the truth. Every week, here at Compass Bible Church, and every week in Thrive, we open up the Bible. And I don't know about you, but I am just so refreshed by the confidence I can have in what the Bible teaches me. This last weekend, we studied the Bible's clear direction to work. We navigated through various passages to see God's design for work and how we should go about doing it. We saw a few things from the survey of work that Pastor Mike provided. 1, work is a gift from the Lord. 2, it's a godly thing. 3, we should rest so that we can work. And laziness is a sin, and Christian workers should work heartily, respectfully, honestly, and the list went on. When I think about this message in relation to Thrive and just the demographic of people represented in Thrive, I think that there are numerous kinds of work and numerous areas of work for us, and it's important for us to recognize that in a discussion about work. Some of us have regular 9-to-5 jobs, others work happens in the home. But all of us in Thrive have family and home responsibilities that require work. And when you got married, that's what you signed up for. You signed up for additional responsibilities in life. As a husband or a wife, you do not just have to worry about yourself and your 9-to-5 job. You also have to worry about your wife or husband and your family. And this becomes another facet of work for you. And when I say worry, I kind of refer to it in the same way that Paul does in 1 Corinthians chapter 7. If you want to look there, 1 Corinthians chapter 7, I think Pastor Mike even referred to this passage in his sermon this last weekend. But 1 Corinthians chapter 7 in verse 32, Paul says, I want you to be free from anxieties. The unmarried man is anxious about the things of the Lord, how to please the Lord. Verse 33, but the married man is anxious about worldly things, how to please his wife, and his interests are divided. And so Paul's just recognizing here that the married man has additional responsibilities and things that divide his attention, additional things he has to worry about and concern himself with and focus on. And so when it comes to work, I think it's really important for us to work hard, work heartily, rest so that we can work, all of these things, while recognizing that our 9-to-5, our job proper, isn't the only work that we are responsible for in life right now. Let's work like Christians in every area of life. So we shouldn't be surprised when our marriage requires effort and there's work to be done in the home. We shouldn't be surprised or upset when that happens. That's what we signed up for. And I think it'd be a misapplication to apply a Christian work ethic to your 9-to-5 only. So let's work like Christians in every area of life. And so what I want to do is just pose an additional discussion question for you in addition to the questions that go with the sermon. And that is this: in what ways has your work inside and outside the home, changed in light of COVID-19? And what have you done to adjust to the new circumstances? So I'm assuming that your work has changed, and some people are, not working in their normal jobs. Others are working in just different ways. Regardless of your unique circumstances, what has changed and what have you done to adjust to these new circumstances? So talk about that and have a great discussion, and I'll see you next week.